spiritual folks, I have a controversial take. Now, if you're one of those and you want to listen, please stay. And if it's not, and you're not in the mood for a controversial take, you can scroll. But I know you'll be back, because this is really interesting. Okay, colleagues, here's my hot take. First of all, I'm a yoga therapist, and I'm trained in Kundalini Yoga. It is a very powerful way of connecting mind, body, spirit. And it does that through nervous system regulation and also an understanding and a connection to spirituality, not just in this lifetime, but in a karmic sense as well. So that's the framework that I come to these teachings with, and that's the foundation of my work. And after talking to literally thousands of people, millions of people tuning into my videos, I've come to a really important realization. And I wanted to share that with you and get some feedback and some hot takes from you about what this is and how we can move our clients forward. Okay, so here it is. As a drop of the divine, we came here to experience this human condition. And we knew coming here as a spiritual being, we knew coming here that we were going to have a body. We were going to have relationships, and we were going to have emotions. And we came specifically for that, because this is the only realm that we could do that. And we could experience time, and we can experience distance, and we can experience all that Earth has to offer. And so we made that decision knowingly. On top of those choices, we also made a decision to have experiences in order to trigger those three elements: relationships, emotions, and a body. And we chose then our gender, nationality, sexual orientation, race, you name it, we did that, including our date of birth, which is the foundation for numerology, but that's a story for another day. Okay, so that's the framework that I operate in, and in my consults and in my teaching experiences with my yoga teachers, all the groups that I have facilitated, here's the thing. What if trauma is not the thing? What if we have learned to identify trauma because it is an industry? Because there is a body of work developed by men in the 1900s, maybe a little bit earlier, 1800s, 1900s, let's say, and disseminated across the world like there are some norms about human experiences. And that these norms apply to everybody. And if you experience this kind of situation, then it's trauma. And if you haven't, then it's not trauma. And we have understood ourselves as standing in this place of always healing and always using these words of trauma in order to heal. And I think that if we really think about it, that there is no way out of that loop, because then we've always been traumatized, and we're always going to be healing. And you know as well as I do, there's some clients who get really excited about the end result, like when I'm healed and when I solve this thing, and when I'm finished with this, then I can move on and I can live and I can enjoy and I can be happy, and it becomes a really painful place to always be in the process of healing. Okay, so that's part of the hot take. Here's the second part, and that is not just simply around language, but it is, okay, let's start here, that this is about language, and this is how we describe our experiences. And what if all the things that happened to us, including the parents that we chose, and the race that we chose, and the gender or sexual orientation that we chose, what if those had nothing to do with trauma, but everything to do with character development? what if the main goal of character development is to learn and to grow and to explore and to make nothing wrong or bad, but rather to have the experience and learn from it and walk with it and pass on the lessons to others and to create our lives in accordance with what's important coming out of that lesson. What did we learn? How did we learn it? And how might we apply it for later? So, what do you think about that? Happy to hear from you and want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Where are you coming in from? What's your professional pursuits right now? How is this resonating for you? Do you wholeheartedly disagree? Do you wholeheartedly agree? Do you fall somewhere in the middle? Is this resonating for you or not? Because I really think that this is a conversation that we need to be having. Because we know that the current state of psychology and the certain state of the world right now, politically, environmentally, the math is not mathing. We know that. And so we have to look to other systems. We have to look through other creative lenses in order to be leaders at this time in our lives. And so let's settle into a meditation now. Let's give ourselves time and room to pause so that we can fully comprehend what's in front of us as a collection of people who is really concerned about the planet and all the beings on the planet. And come back and recap and come back and have an opportunity to really dive in and see where we stand on this. Okay? So this is a Kundalini Yoga meditation. It is a meditation for self-blessing. What you're going to do is take your left hand and put it just here. Keep it level and just around your heart space. And then you're going to take your opposite hand, your right hand, and place it above your head. And this is a meditation for self-blessing. There is a mantra. The mantra in English, I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. Okay, so we're going to do that for just about 3 minutes. Now, if your hands get tired, so they get tired, you put them down, then you bring them back up, or maybe you lower both of them down, maybe you do this, maybe you let them go, but you keep the mantra going, okay? I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself. I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself. I bless myself. I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself. I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself. I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself. I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself. I am, I am. I bless myself, I bless myself. I am, I am. Inhale very deeply and exhale completely. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Relax. Notice what it feels like to come to an awareness that you are perfect, whole, and complete. Yes. All of us who are helpers on this planet, givers on this planet, that we too don't have to earn anything, we just have to be. And so there's the plot twist, my friends, is an opportunity, I think now, to really challenge how we think about these journeys that we're on, and to consider how we use language, how we frame these things, and how we experience ourselves in the process as well. Yeah. And I don't think this conversation is over. I think this is the beginning. And I'm really curious to hear from you. So if you would, please drop a comment, get in touch. Here's my email address. My email address is there, love.yogavision@gmail.com. You can find me through my website, yogavision.com. If you want to have a private conversation about this, you want to meet one-on-one, you want to have a session yourself, all of that is available. And the final thing that I want to lay down here is that we can't do this work only in the mind. Regardless of how we frame it, regardless of the words we use, it can't just come from here. There has to be a body engagement, and there has to be a spiritual element. There has to be something bigger than ourselves. And if that is something that you're wanting to bring into your practice, then I highly recommend Kundalini Yoga training. The structure, the accountability, and the mentorship to move through, because you are profoundly aware, and you need somebody who's going to hold that space professionally for you and not get mixed up in how it feels, but rather what you need to be doing here on this planet. I believe in you, and I thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, share it with a colleague, come back, watch some more practices, do some more practices, and then let's talk some more. Looking forward to seeing you on Zoom and in the comments. Lots of love.